everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome here for the first time if this is your first time ever coming here and seeing me. Today I want this video to be about perfection and why you will never be able to meet that standard, because there is no such thing as perfection when you really think about it. Why? Because there's always room to improve. A lot of the times in our life, we feel alone, we feel outcasted, because we constantly compare ourselves to other people's lives and what they show us on social media, or just a snippet of a phone call that we have with them. And we think that life is just going perfect for everybody except for us. And that's never the case, because even when people are on their road to success and doing great things, they still have obstacles that get in the way, or there are still imperfections and mistakes that they make, but they grow from them and they learn from them. And that's the beauty of not being perfect, is that there's always room for growth. Imagine if you couldn't grow anymore. Imagine if there was nothing else for you to learn, nothing else for you to expand into. There would be no such thing as life. That's exactly what life is. And we have to learn to appreciate the lives that were given to us. It's not perfect. It's perfectly imperfect, okay? It's perfectly imperfect, just like you. And it's okay to be that. So don't set a standard that's not reachable for you. I've done it. Why do you think I haven't been posting as much lately? Because sometimes I don't feel like I'm worthy enough, or that I'm intact enough to do it. But how will you ever get to a point where you are able to do something if you don't get out there and try it? Okay? Don't let your imperfections stop you from being you. Do not let your imperfections stop you from trying new things and believing in yourself. Because just because you haven't done it yet doesn't mean that you won't do it. The best is yet to come, okay? Everything gets better over time. But that's the difference between us as human beings, because we can choose to get better or bitter. And the more you try to make yourself into a perfect individual, that's going to only lead you down a road of bitterness, because you will never be able to get there. You cannot be perfect. Okay? You can't be, even though you are. It's like a contradiction. It's a major contradiction, because you are perfect. It's a major contradiction because you are perfect. You're perfect the way you are, but the way that you are is changing. You're not the same person that you was yesterday. You've learned new things. You've had new experiences. You're not the same person that you were last year or when you were 2. You are that same person because you are still, what's your name? My name, Prod.og, Raymar Tucker. I'm still that name. This is the body that came out of my mom, but it's really still not, because it's evolved so much that this is still not the same body. So to not be confusing anybody, I know it seems confusing because life is confusing sometimes. It's like you just can't grasp life with one simple concept and think that, oh, I understand it all, because it's so much more to it, just like it's so much more to you and who you are and who you're becoming. So embrace that, appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm learning to appreciate that more. I don't always appreciate it. I'm not a perfect person. I struggle sometimes believing in myself. And sometimes I feel like I have to be perfect because I have a persona that I want to live up to. But that's only going to drive you crazy at the end of the day. So you just have to continue to move forward. You don't have to continue to move forward, but life is going to call for you to move forward. And you're going to want to move forward, because in the process of moving forward, you feel the best. You feel your best. You are at your best when you are constantly moving forward and growing and knowing that there's so much more to learn and so much more to expand into. If you think that you're done expanding, you think you're done growing, think again. Think again, because you're not. You're not. There's so much more to learn. Every day you get outside, every day that you step out into this world, every day that you step out into this world, you are encountered with new experiences that are making you into a newer individual, a newer version of yourself. So don't try to be perfect. Just be you. Be you. Because nobody's perfect. And anybody that claims to be perfect is a liar. The perfect liar. You're not. You're not perfect, but what you are is beautiful. You're not perfect, but what you are is constantly expanding. You're not perfect, but what you are is growth. And you deserve to grow. on your own speed, not based on the speed of what other people are doing. It doesn't matter how fast the other people are going around you. And I know it does to some people. To a lot of people, it does matter. I was one of those people that it mattered to a lot. And it still gets to me, but I have to re-encourage myself. Through these videos help me a lot too. They're not just for y'all, they for us. And I like making videos like this because you guys can run it back, play it back whenever you want. Whenever you're not having a great day or whenever you feel low about yourself, just remember, you are not meant to be perfect. You are meant to go through things because everything that you go through allows you to shift to a new perspective. And if you look for the positive in it, it's going to elevate your perspective instead of bring it down. We don't want to deflate ourselves. We want to blow up. We want to rise up like a balloon. Blow up, rise up like a balloon. Don't deflate yourself and sink to the ground when your life is not over. What she say? What the R.B. Fletcher lady said? Don't die while there's still life inside of you. And that was one of the realest quotes I ever heard in my life. You will end up killing yourself trying to be perfect. That's how you die while having life inside of you. Trying to be perfect. If you want to be perceived as perfect, stand still and don't do anything at all. Perfect doesn't expand. There's no expansion for something that's perfect because it's already reached its full potential. You, on the other hand, have not. And I don't think we ever will in this lifetime because there's always more to expand to. So just know that you don't have to be perfect. You are perfect the way you are. I love you. I really do. I really appreciate you for taking the time out of your day to even watch this video. You didn't have to do that, but I'm glad you did. And I believe that it will help you elevate to a new, better feeling perspective about yourself. And even if you already feel good about yourself, this video is just extra confirmation so that you can feel even better about yourself. Extra confirmation to know that nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Not even Beyonce, not even your favorite music artist. So keep that in mind and love yourself through all of your experiences. Peace out. One love. Have you ever felt the need to be perfect? Don't be afraid to share your experiences in the comment section. We can all expand and grow from one another. We're in this together.